Hello guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a file upload input in your React Express application, which means the user is going to be allowed to upload any kind of file, for example PDF or image or whatever, to your application. So I have my React application here ready and also my Express server-side application ready. The first thing I'm going to do is create a new folder. I'm going to just call pages, which is going to contain the file that will contain the form that accepts the file from the user. So we're going to prepare our component. So first thing, I'm going to just put an h1 here, title. So file upload. Then our form. Just gonna prepare one input for the file. I'm not gonna make a complete registration for user or something. So input, the type this time is gonna be file, which means that this input is gonna only accept files. And you can actually be more precise and say I wanna only accept images that are, for example, PNG like this, or also image / JPEG, like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it an ID now, which is not really necessary, and then I'm gonna declare our submit button. So input type submit. I don't need those. Doesn't change anything if you keep them or you move them, but I don't like them. So chain type submit, the value of the button is gonna be submit. That's it. Let's import it in our app.js, so test, and call it here. Okay, let's check our browser. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it like that because in this tutorial I'm not really gonna focus on the styling of the page. You can go do that alone later. So let's start preparing the state that will contain our file. So const file set file equals use state. Leave it empty there, and then our function that will submit the file to the backend. So submit file event, and the first thing I want to do is e.prevent default. I'm pretty sure you saw this many times and you didn't know what it means. That e.prevent default thing, you may prevents the application to upload the informations of the form every time you refresh the page. So it's not logic that you send the informations to the backend every time you hit the button, for example F5, or you refresh the page. So we just wanted to send the informations only when we click submit, and only once. So the next thing to do is I'm gonna prepare the form data, which is something that React has, and it allows us to stock, or I don't know, upload, to save, let's say save our picture or file in it. So new form data. You don't need to install any package to find that. So try catch here. let's console log in case we have any problems. So error.message. And next I'm gonna append the file to that form data. So form data dot append, and I'm gonna give it the name of the file and the variable of the file, which is this one, the use state, and the name, for example, file.name. That's it. We just need to save the file inside the state hook. So set file e.target.files this time, and we are just gonna take the first file that is uploaded for the moment. So like that, and then inside the form here I'm gonna make on submit and call our function that we just declared, submit file, like that. Alright, so the next thing, we are gonna use actions to send the file to the backend. So what you need to do is to navigate to your client folder and npm I actions, which means you install the package of actions. So I guess I already have it installed here. I'm just gonna start using it. HTTP localhost on port 3001. That's the port that I chose in the backend. So, and I'm gonna choose the router upload. So upload, and the next thing we are gonna send the form data, which is this one that contains the picture. And then this is really important. You need to pass not like that. You need to pass this type of headers in order to be able to upload or to send the file into the backend. So headers, it doesn't show me, it doesn't help me because I didn't import it. So actions from, okay, you need to import it in order to be able to use it, like that. So headers, content type, and this is really important, as I said. So in order so that our application sends that file, we need to pass those headers. So multi-part /form data. Make sure you wrote it the correct way. Alright, that's it for our client-side work, I guess. So we're going to just prepare our server side now. So let's navigate to our server folder, server, and you hit npm install Mulder. It's the package that will allow us to save the file that comes from the front end. So I already have it installed here. Const Mulder require Mulder. Okay, we are gonna start by preparing the storage or the variable that will handle the file upload. So const storage equals multer disk storage. So the first thing is the destination. Where do you want your file to be saved? So it's going to be function and the callback function in case anything happens. So callback, you don't really need to understand this. And now you put the name of the folder that will contain, that will accept and receive the files. So I didn't create that folder, so I'm going to create it right now directly inside the server folder. Of course, you can declare it another way or in another place, but you need to change the destination here. You need to change it like this if it's under another folder or whatever. So I prefer it to be like that. And the next thing is that we are going to manipulate a bit the file name because we don't want any doubles, and which will make us some trouble. So I'm pretty sure out there in the world people have the same names of files. So we don't want to say I have files that have the same name because maybe the application won't accept them or something. So we will manipulate the name once we the name of the file once we receive it on our application. So first thing, I'm gonna console log the file to make sure that the file is received from the front end, and then callback function null here. And I chose that I add the date of this moment, of the upload of the file to the name of the file. So the file is gonna be named date of now plus the name. Or actually we can use this method of manipulating randomly a name. So file dot original name. This method allows us to randomly change the name. But first thing, you need to import that path thing. So require, this path comes originally with the Express application, so you don't need to install any package. Okay, we finished with this. The next thing, I'm gonna declare a variable for that storage. So const upload, for example, equals multer, and we are going to give it the storage that we just declared. So storage, which means this variable. Alright. Next, I'm going to prepare the router. So up.post and slash, I think we called it upload. Let's check. Okay, exactly, upload. Then I'm gonna call the variable upload, which is this one, and tell it to accept a single file and give it the name of the file, which is this one. And if that happens successfully, we will show up a message says successfully uploaded or whatever. So console log request.file original name. I'm gonna display the original name of the file plus a message that says, for example, successfully uploaded, and the status of 200. So res.send status 200. Okay, I guess we just finished our work. Let's run our server. So npm run dev. there is a problem. I think I didn't declare that div. Okay. So I didn't declare this index. No, I'm gonna compile it with nodemon so that it refreshes our server every time we change something. So nodemon index.js. You just need to install nodemon in your server application, like npm install nodemon, like this. And then you write this line here so that you're gonna be able to execute your server application using the nodemon. So run dev, which is this one. Let's hope it works. Nodemon index.js, it's working. Alright, running on port 3001. Perfect. Okay, now let's go ahead and check if our application worked. So I'm gonna choose a file. I don't know. Okay, nice. I have this GPG file. I'm gonna select it and hit submit. Let's check. File name, I think it's successfully uploaded. Breaking news, exactly. And let's check our images folder. Exactly. As you can see, the file here is called breaking news whatever, and here the name changed the way we manipulated it. In a few seconds it's going to show up here and you're going to see that the file actually is uploaded. So our application has successfully been, yes, as you can see, has successfully been created. Thank you and follow me for more.